So our HuffPost Celebrity team has a few questions they want to ask. Let's take a listen.
Hey Kit, I'm Lee from HuffPost Celebrity, and we're huge fans of yours and huge fans of Game of Thrones. So we have 3 questions for you from our No Filter series. Our first one is, what shows are always on your DVR? The second is, what's always on your nightstand? And the third is, if failure weren't an option, what would you do aside from acting? Thanks.
Bloody hell, those are personal questions.
I hope you got a good night's sleep last night. What shows are always on your DVR?
What's that? What's a DVR?
What's a DVR?
Yeah.
It's like what shows how you record them.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you go home, because obviously you film a lot, you don't have enough time to watch shows when they're live or when they're playing, so you record them.
Yeah, Breaking Bad.
Which clearly you don't do.
Breaking Bad. I'm a huge Breaking Bad fan. I love that show. I love Bryan Cranston. I think he's an incredible actor. I've loved him since he was in Malcolm in the Middle, like years ago.
He's fantastic. The show's great. I agree with you on that.
What's on my nightstand?
No, well, what else do you DVR? I mean, it's got to be something more than Breaking Bad.
No, it's pretty much Breaking Bad. I'm not. This is going to be sacrilege. I'm not a huge TV watcher. I don't. I read.
You're here to promote season 3 of Game of Thrones.
I'm doing a really bad job, aren't I? Game of Thrones.
Okay, well, you're a reader then. So, what books are on your nightstand?
I'm reading a lot of. There's a writer called William Boyd, who I'm reading a lot of William Boyd. I tend to pick an author, and then try and read everything they've done, and then move on. If you want a good book, William Boyd writes a very good novel.
You love action thrillers, it seems.
Action thrillers.
Romance novels?
Romance?
You're a picky one.
Yeah, I like poetry. I'm big into my poetry. Yeah.
So the last question of what would you do if you weren't an actor? Maybe you would be a poet.
Yes, I would like to be a poet. If failure wasn't an option, I'd be a poet. That is what I do. I'd be a writer. Huh. It's still something I have in my mind.
Do you write poetry?
I do, yeah.
What do you write about? Working in the freezing cold snow?
It's terrible poetry. I would never, ever, ever read it to anybody, but I do write.
Yeah.
I do write poems.